gentlemen, other beings, welcome back to the studio. I'm here with my good friend Micah, who's going to teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I was 12 years old, and I'm sure I played it wrong. So I'm here to learn both for my own professional development as a cardsman and also out of a sort of grim Lovecraftian curiosity. We're going to open this Necronomicon and see what's inside.
It's the right attitude. Okay, so we'll start off by revealing our mats here, I think.
You want to go first? Super nice playmat. And of course, I brought the Will Spink Special.
Naturally.
My mats. My beautiful custom playmat. Not available for purchase. Alright, let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, before we get to that point, just for the audience's sake.
Yo, what's up, Kat? Welcome to the stream. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Let's go over some of the basics, just so people who are watching can understand. I'm going to assume some familiarity with Magic, because this is the audience of the endgames, and Magic is their lifeblood. So I'll be making some comparisons to that card game. If you're lost with that as well, I apologize. If this is your first foray into trading card games and their rule sets, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well,
this will not be a good experience.
One thing I've learned from board gaming is the best way to start a rules explanation is telling us, who am I and what am I trying to do?
Fair enough. All right. So, following that thread of logic, my name's Mike. I'm kind of a Yu-Gi-Oh! The resident Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanatic at the endgames. Dabble in other things as well, but that's kind of my forte. And I'm here to teach you guys about the bread and butter of how this works. We won't be getting into too many of the complicated mechanisms of the card game today. We're going to be sticking with kind of 2003. We affectionately refer to it as Unga Bunga Yu-Gi-Oh!
I have a perfect playmat for that.
And then if interest continues, we'll expand outward from there.
Hell yeah.
So, to start off with...
So we're not playing with any synchro cards today?
We're not using synchro monsters today.
Okay.
Addition is beyond the bounds of what we were going to attempt.
That's good, because I don't know what synchro monsters are.
That's okay. No one does.
Are those the blue ones?
No.
Damn. All right. What you got for me?
So, to start off with, monsters are the bread and butter of the game.
Hell yeah.
What's the arrangement for this one? Should I flip it around? Or
so down is that way.
Is that way. Yeah. So if I hold it like this, it's correct.
Yeah.
All right. So, monsters are the bread and butter of the game. They're what you're going to be achieving most of your goals with. You start the game with 8,000 life points. I know it sounds like a lot more than what you start with in Magic, but it's okay, because instead of a 2-2, we're swinging with things like 1,900 initially. So this guy's actually a quarter of your life.
How many life points did you say?
8,000.
8,000.
8,000. Okay. So, if a monster is this color, in the term for the card game community, for us, is vanillas. That means they don't have effects, and instead they have little bits of flavor text that we're not really going to go into because it's not terribly important on these guys. But all they do is get put down on the field and exist as creatures. Okay. They don't have any extra special effects. When you're summoning a monster, any monster that is level 4, you can see those there, level 4 or lower can be summoned without any sort of cost or tribute. You get one normal summon per turn. So, when you're summoning a monster, you can put it in attack position, and that's the only stage. That's the only mode in which it can do damage most of the time. There are effects that circumvent that. Not going into that today. So I would summon him, and then if you had a monster over here that was smaller, I could attack over it. Say it was 1,400. And then if that monster was in attack position, you'd take the difference as damage. So 500 damage to you, your life points are reduced, you're down to 75.
Okay.
However, you can also, if you're not feeling as brave, put your monsters in face-down defense position.
Okay.
This is a way to protect your life points, so if a larger monster than this attacks it, no damage is done to me personally, it's just the monster, if it has lower stats, is destroyed.
Gotcha.
So you'll see there, the attack stat is 1,900.
A little bit closer.
Oh, sorry. Attack stat is 1,900, and the defense stat is 1,500. So this guy's usually better served as an attacker, but there's always exceptions.
So, like, if you have less than 1,500, do you get dealt damage back to you, or am I remembering that wrong?
In reference to the attack, or
So, like, if I attack a monster in
Yes.
face down defense position, I have 1,000 and he has 1,500. Do I take 500?
yes, you'll take
Okay.
500 back. So there is a bit of a risk in attacking face down defense position.
Kilimanjaro.
Oh shit! I left the Kilimanjaro on. All right.
You cannot put monsters in face up defense position initially. They have to be
Gotcha.
either in face up attack position or set face down.
Okay.
That's something you'll see in the show. It's not actually how you play the game.
So for monsters that I have to tribute summon, can I put them face down in defense position, and
Yes,
then I
you
have
can.
to tribute something to flip them up?
No, you have
What?
to tribute something to put them face down in defense position, and then you can flip them up at any point in time because they're already considered on the field.
So I don't have to pay for them if they're face down.
You do have to pay to put them on the field. You don't have to pay to flip them up afterwards.
So I have to tribute them. I don't understand.
So I have a level 5 in my hand, right?
Okay.
And he's on the field. Doesn't matter what he is. I can tribute him to set this card face down.
But then I know that it must be
A big
level
chungus,
5 or
yes.
bigger.
Yes.
And but also you could just lie and cheat.
Yeah.
Which is I
Deception-
assume is against the rules.
Well, deception is a key part of the game.
Okay.
And all
So wait,
most games really.
can you tribute summon something that doesn't require a tribute just to fuck with people?
No.
Okay.
So you can't get around it that way. But
See,
there's
in Magic we don't allow things like this. Like you cannot do stuff. There's no part of Magic you can do where it's just I have to take it on faith that you have searched for the correct card. Like you have to reveal a card. If you're like,
well, if you search, you do have to reveal it.
Yeah,
So, but yes, when it comes to putting things on the board, there is a layer of deception involved. You are taking a certain amount of risk attacking a face-down monster because it could have some kind of nifty effect, which actually grab from your deck real quick, that we will go over in a minute. So, after normal monsters, which do all the fun attacking and defending and things like that, you move to effect monsters, which have this darker color. We don't really have a special name for them, but I've taken to calling them Pringles.
Pringles.
Pringles. They will have, instead of flavor text, an effect listed on them.
In that sweet 4-point font that Yu-Gi-Oh likes so much.
Yes. Is that legible? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, hold it
terribly.
up for a couple seconds.
Okay, let's try this.
Yeah, when you can discard this card to the graveyard to add Pandemonium from your deck to your hand. If this card is on the field, but Pandemonium is not on the field, destroy this card.
Yep. And so you can kind of see how the advantage and disadvantage of effect monsters work.
Ooh. And it's a first edition.
Yes, he can search Pandemonium, but if Pandemonium isn't already on the field when you summon him, he destroys himself. So there's a bit of give and take with the effects there, and that's true for a lot of effects. The good decks have ways to turn their costs into further advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I said, you can only normal summon once per turn. If you have a level 5 monster in your hand and it's your first turn, you cannot summon it.
Gotcha.
Unless you summon it by an effect. We'll get to that. So, when you summon one monster per turn. There's ways to get 20 plus summons out. We're not going to
Sure.
quite get into that today. But it's usually normal summon, and then you've got your other card types that go from there. Actually, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Let's talk a little bit more about monsters. So monsters have an attribute, kind of similar to colors in Magic. I'm going back to that.
Sure.
So this one's dark, as you might expect an Archfiend to be. And he is a Fiend type, as luck would have it. There's different types, and they have different cards that pertain to them specifically.
So the type is Fiend, and what is the dark?
The dark is attribute.
Attribute. All right.
So attribute is
attributes
its
and types.
element. You could think of as attribute and element as interchangeable. And then its type is its species more,
Gotcha.
if that helps at all. Then there's archetypes.
Yeah,
You know.
I literally, you can see on the chat on the stream that I am taking notes currently about Yu-Gi-Oh. I went to school. I know how to learn things.
Excellent.
All right, so so creatures we have. So you can't actually put something face up in defense mode.
No.
It's just face down in defense
Face
mode.
down or...
Can you do face down in attack mode?
No.
No.
There used to
Okay.
be one card that did that, but it got eroded.
Okay. Was it Man-Eater Bug?
No. Man-Eater Bug just kills stuff.
Yeah, I had 4 of those. I remember they were super good.
Yes.
And I heard they got banned or something. I don't know.
That was a while ago. You don't have to worry about it.
Sweet.
You are welcome to play any number of Man-Eater Bugs up to the legal limit of 3 in any deck you so choose.
Dude, hell yeah. I feel like you're saying that because they're not good anymore.
That is correct.
Oh no! 1-for-1 card removal and it's not good in Yu-Gi-Oh. Good to know.
Those were the good times.
Jesus.
We are in a different age now.
My deck was Man-Eater Bugs and Muka Muka. I was crushing people with that in the 12-year-old meta.
Oh yeah, no, playground meta destroys. So, after the two types of monsters, we're only doing main deck monsters today.
Okay.
You've got your spells and your traps.
Sweet.
We used to call spell cards magic cards. Can you guess why we had to stop doing that?
GLK Trow says, nice, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a real great game right now. Format's really balanced and open, which you can confirm or deny, because I don't know.
I mean, it's not the worst it's been.
Also, welcome to the stream, Trow. Thanks for coming by. He has taught me about vanilla monsters and monsters with effects, and we're going into spells.
Yes, we have barely scratched the tip of the surface.
We're playing what I'm told is Unga Bunga Yu-Gi-Oh! Right
yes,
now.
we are on the outermost lacquer of the planet of death.
Oh, yeah,
that
I
is
can ask you the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
question I wanted to ask you last night, which
Please.
is, so like when you start playing Magic, you have this idea of what Magic is about, where it's like, oh, I got to get big creatures into play and kill my opponent's life points, and that's
Yes.
how you win. And then later you're like, wow, this game is not about that at all. Like, it's not even, what I thought was Magic is not Magic. So I'm hoping that this game also has layers like that.
I would say the biggest part of this game is getting out. At the moment, the key focus of this game is getting out monsters that keep your opponent from playing the game.
Dude, now you're talking my language. We were just talking about how I think that's how Magic works sometimes too, but apparently not after the most recent banning in Standard 2022. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. That's okay.
The nice decks do that by actively responding to things. The less nice decks do that by preventing you from doing things in the first place.
Yep, there's currently a card in Magic Standard that can just, when it's combined with another card, you can't lose the game, like, at all, unless they destroy that land, which is hard to do in Standard. So it's just like, you can't lose the game, and eventually your opponent will lose because they run out of cards to draw. Oh, do you lose the game if you run out of cards to draw in this game?
You do, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's just like, people are mad that this exists, and they're banning it from a certain format in Standard, and it's just, for me, who's been playing Magic for 10 years, I'm like, that's Magic, bro! Like, get good! Anyway, back to Yu-Gi-Oh! How do spells work?
So, spells work. So I said you can only summon one monster per turn, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you're forced to leave it there.
Yeah.
Spells, if you can activate as many as you have in your hand, as long as
Hell
they don't.
Yeah.
As long as they don't say that you can only activate one per turn, which comes up in the future, not as important with Unga Bunga.
Kat says, no idea what's going on and is here for moral support. Well, the moral support is much appreciated, Kat, and hopefully at the end of the stream, you and I will have a better idea of what the hell is going on in Yu-Gi-Oh!
We will all need it. So, when you activate a spell card, its effect goes off. You do the thing that it says on there.
Add one field spell card from your deck to your hand. Man, there's a lot of tutors in this game.
Oh, yes. It's kind of a problem, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
For those of you who are not familiar with Magic, tutor is the word for searching your deck for a card and putting it in your hand.
So after you activate it and it uses its effect, it immediately goes to the discard pile, which we call the graveyard or the GY.
The GY?
The GY.
I've never heard it called that. This
That
is a
is
Yu-Gi-Oh!
That
thing.
is a recent update in order to make more room for...
the effects that are already in 4-point font? Serious? Okay. All right, proceed.
We ran out of space. So spell cards, if they don't have any sort of indicator next to their spell card title, then they go to the graveyard after use. As do monsters after they're destroyed or tributed. They go to the graveyard.
Gotcha.
Functionally a discard pile. Some decks are able to play from the graveyard very effectively.
Oh, for sure.
These decks will not be doing that.
Okay.
That's
Like,
more of
look at the size of the font on this card. Like, good lord, man. This card is smaller than a playing card, by the way. That's like 4-point font. And you're telling me they ran out of room?
So there's different types of spell cards, and they do different things depending on what's next to the word spell card in the title. So this one, you can see that little plus sign there?
Uh-huh.
That makes it an equip card.
Oh, word?
Yes,
got
equip cards.
You got auras in this as well?
Yes, equip cards, kind of an enchantment. Natively target something. And then this one says, a monster equipped with this card increases its attack by 1,000 points. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can offer one monster on your side of the field as a tribute to return this card to the top of the deck. So it has a steep cost, but it does recur itself.
Seems right.
So
What the hell is this? Malevolent Nuzzler? What kind of game are we playing right now, my guy?
you know exactly what kind.
Monster equipped with this card increases attack by 700. Okay, so it's literally the same as the other one, kind of.
So there's different permutations of spells. You can see this one has a small compass rose next to it. Very easy to get confused with a plus sign, unfortunately. But that compass rose means it's a field spell, which affects the entire board more often than not, and has certain effects for different things. This one, for example, all water monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. Ooh, 200. And reduce the level of all water monsters in both players' hands and on the field by 1.
Ooh.
So that doesn't seem like it's going to be that useful. Like, making a level 4 or level 3 doesn't really change anything.
I mean, it messes up the economy of summoning monsters.
Potentially,
yeah.
Yes.
Somebody in chat says Dryton is the strongest deck at preventing people from playing stuff.
Drytron. Yeah, Drytron's pretty gross.
Mm.
I don't mind Drytron as long as they're not playing... is it Majesty's Fiend? No, Majesty's Ruler. Excuse me. No.
Also,
I get them confused. Vanity's Ruler.
Just showing up to the stream, this is my custom playmat that I use. I love it so.
I got this one. It's Target.
Nice. Wow, they sell those at Target?
They used to. Then someone got shot over some baseball cards in a Target parking lot, and now they can't sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore. Thanks, America.
Jesus, dude. I don't even want to talk. Dude, it was so funny because people were talking about, like, that happened again recently. Some people got in a physical altercation over Pokemon cards in a county near us.
Mm-hmm.
So all the Targets are, like, not selling Pokemon cards anymore. But, like, one of the managers, oh shit, we're not actually doing a giveaway of Flux. Ignore the bot. I gotta go fix that. But yeah, one of the managers is from Greene County, so he's just like, I can't fucking wait for someone to come in this shop and start shit so I can kick their ass.
So, we're going to circle back to monsters for a quick second.
Go for it.
Okay. So the first word there in the effect is flip. Flip monsters specifically pertain to punishing people who attack face-down effect monsters. So what a flip monster does is when it's flipped face up, either by you changing its battle position the turn after it's been set, or by an opponent's attacking monster, its effect activates. But only under those circumstances. Only when it's
okay, so it'll say flip on it.
Yes. And that's flip is when it's revealed.
Holy crap, this dude bounces too?
2 cards, yes.
Woo! That seems good.
Man-eater bug, eat your fucking heart out.
Damn.
So, those are good for stalling. They're usually not very powerful effect-wise, and because they're attacked, the damage calculation has already gone through, and they're destroyed from it, but the effect that they leave on the field is usually very powerful. So that's kind of the economy of flip monsters. Almost never used anymore in the game, but it's important for this specific time period of Yu-Gi-Oh! That we're trying to emulate today.
Alright, how do trap cards work?
Okay, trap cards. Trap cards cannot be activated immediately from the hand.
Gotcha.
Trap cards have to have time to be set up. So you do that by setting them in your spell and trap card zone, which is the lower area here. These top 5 are specifically for monsters. These lower 5 are specifically for spells and traps. That's why this is set vertically.
Okay.
When the specific activation requirements of the trap are set, you are indicated by your opponent. You can activate this. So go ahead and read that if you'd like.
Alright, Torrential Tribute, activate only when a monster is summoned. Destroy all monsters on the field. It's a sweeper! Holy moly. That's pretty good.
It's a field nuke. So, obviously, this isn't so good if your board is established and your opponent is just getting theirs off and running. But if you've just taken a pretty brutal beating and your opponent's trying to put the hurt more on you, this is a great way to punish.
Yeah, it's a sweeper. I know how to use sweepers. I'm familiar.
I assume you do.
Let's see here.
So I feel like it's easier to go into traps first and then circle back. So this lightning symbol next to this spell means it can be used basically both as a spell and a trap. So you can activate this card from your hand during any phase of your turn, not just the main phases. We'll get to that. And it allows you to activate its effect at that point. Or you can set it face down like a trap, and then during your opponent's turn, if you decide to activate it, you can. So that lightning symbol makes it a quick play spell.
But you can't play it from your hand.
You can, yes.
You can play it from your hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a spell.
Can you play it from your hand on your opponent's turn?
No, it has to be set
so it
face
has
down.
to be set. All right.
So any spell and trap that you want to play on your opponent's turn has to be set face down in preparation for that.
Gotcha.
Which, if your opponent's starting and has a similar card, gives them the chance.
I mean, that makes sense. There's some sort of indicator. There has to be some sort of indicator that you might do something. Otherwise, that's just Force of Will, and Force of Will is bad. It's a bad card.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Force of Will is a card that you can counter your opponent's spell in Magic, but instead of paying mana for it, you can exile 2 more cards from your hand. So literally with like no mana untapped and like no indication that you have it, you can just be like, nah, counter your spell out of nowhere.
Unpleasant. So, we're going to talk about continuous spells and traps real quick.
Okay.
If they have this infinity symbol, that makes it a continuous trap. They're also continuous spells. Oh. Continuous, just like field spells and equip spells, do not leave the field when they're activated. Instead, they linger. Equip spells leave the field when the card that they are equipped to is destroyed. They don't get to re-equip to another one. Field spells usually stay off in their own area unless separately destroyed.
Unless you draw 3 cards from your deck. Somebody asked what Pot of Greed does. I don't think there are any. I haven't seen a Pot of Greed in here.
No, Pot of Greed is banned.
Pot of Greed is banned in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes. Can't play Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed 101. It's banned. All right. How many cards do we draw?
We start the game with 5 cards in hand. The person who goes first does not draw. The person who goes second draws at the start of their turn.
Draw 1 card?
Yes.
Okay.
So, continuous, usually there's some stipulation for keeping them on the field as a continuous, but other times they just linger regardless. This card says, activate this card by targeting 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that card. So you can kill your opponent's monster just by popping those
so
spell.
my question with this trap card is, it doesn't have like a condition for by which it is activated. So do you just do it whenever?
Whenever you like.
Okay.
If there's not a specific activation requirement, you can do it whenever you see fit.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
I feel like I understand. How do you want me to shuffle these cards?
Very, very well.
Okay. Do you want me to pile shuffle? Can I riffle shuffle them?
You can do whatever you like. I bought these decks specifically for training. They are not supposed to be in pristine condition.
Well, I'm going to be respectful and
I appreciate that.
Riffle shuffle the cards.
Just shuffle very well because they were all laid out in orders of 3, and I don't want you drawing into multiples of every single card.
What?
Because that would be, depending on the situation and which cards you draw, a bad scene.
I want 3 Mystical Space Typhoons in my opening hand, please.
You know, with the way that I had it arranged, that is entirely possible. Like catch up here.
Japanese card sizes, man. Have 5 cards?
5 cards.
You want to get those dice over there and we can roll for first player?
Certainly. Big yellow.
Evens or odds?
2.
Evens or odds?
Oh, we usually just do highest. I'll do evens. Sucks.
First.
You choose to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
That's usually good in games like this.
And tournament rules are you cut your opponent's deck. We don't care about that yet right here. We're just doing it to learn.
All right.
Nobody here is trying to win.
Hell yeah. So as I understand it, my first turn of the game is going to look like this. I'm going to...
And we can do some time rewindy shenanigans if we need
face
to.
up this Mermaid Knight.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm going to put 3 cards face down in my trap and spell zone.
Oh snap, that's nasty.
Actually, no, I'm going to put 2 down. Yes. And then I'm going to equip with the Malevolent Nuzzler.
Correct. And that the Malevolent Nuzzler can stay in your spell and trap zone, and you can just point at the monster to indicate.
Okay.
Do you have... so you can't attack during your first turn.
Okay.
Because I have no way to put up any kind of defense.
That's
but
it.
It looks like you have a 2200 attack monster that can attack twice if you are able to get your field spell.
Yes.
That's pretty powerful. All right. My go?
Sweet fish, boys. I think the top right camera has turned off. So you take your turn, and I will see if I can't fix that on the fly.
Okay. So I'll start by activating terraforming, and at this point I should probably acknowledge a meme real quick. If you destroy your opponent's spell card that is attempting to activate, it does not stop it from activating. MST, for those of us in the loop, does not negate. So
I don't know what any of that means.
The Drytron guy does. So I'm using terraforming to search Pandemonium. And then I'm going to activate Pandemonium. Pandemonium says, neither player has to pay life points during the standby phase for Archfiend monsters. Very specific. Each time a player's Archfiend monster cards are destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except as a result of battle, that player can select one Archfiend monster card from his or her deck that has fewer level stars than the destroyed card and add it to his or her hand.
Did you just build like a sick combo deck to style on me? Because I feel like that's what's happening right now.
No, actually.
I'm not mad about it.
No, not at all. So I'm going to then summon Archfiend General, whose effect says you can discard this card to the graveyard to add one Pandemonium from your deck to your hand. For reference in Yu-Gi-Oh, discard specifically means from the hand. It doesn't specify that here, but when it says discard, it means discard from the hand. Usually the terminology for on field is tribute, to frame a reference. So this card says, if this card is on the field and Pandemonium is not on the field, destroy this card. So if you were to destroy my Pandemonium right now, then my Archfiend General would die.
Well, let's see if I have a way to do that. Yeah, I do have a way to do that.
Okay.
Mystical Space Typhoon.
Rude. So, Pandemonium is destroyed. Because it is destroyed first, Archfiend General is destroyed, but I do not get to activate the effect of Pandemonium, leaving myself wide open to a brutal counterattack due to my hubris.
Aha, got him.
So I will set 2 cards face down, and I will pass for turn. Because I used my 1 summon for the turn. Well, that's what I'm saying, but that might not be the reason. Deception.
Gonna add a frowny face.
To the Pot of Greed. That makes me feel like this isn't going well.
The camera just isn't. I don't know why, and I don't have time.
Okay. Which camera? That one?
Yeah, the less important one.
Okay, cool.
If this camera wasn't working, we probably have to stop the stream. But
yeah.
I tried to fix the other one, didn't work. I've replaced it with a frowny face. We're gonna continue playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Suits me.
All right, so I got to draw a card.
Yes, you do.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna hit you with this guy.
Okay.
Who is a plus 700, so
22.
2200.
Ouch.
Okay, so you're down to 6800 now?
Mm-hmm. No, sorry, 5800.
Yeah, you're right. That is hard.
I was too quick to go along with that.
And then
Uh-oh.
I don't know if this is the move.
Time out.
Okay.
Time out. Let me discuss the phases real quick.
Okay.
Start of every turn. Draw phase first.
Uh-huh.
Standby phase.
Standby.
Main phase 1, you can
Main phase
activate
1.
effects and summon monsters. Battle phase.
Uh-huh.
So you could have summoned that monster and hit me with it.
Oh. Well, if I summon this monster, I have to sacrifice this one.
Oh, okay.
So I figure I hit you first and then summon it.
All right, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for you to do even more damage.
I feel like this is just such a terrible... I feel like it's not even worth it. Because this guy's 1600 and I already have 1500.
You already have 2200.
Yeah, and
so
I can
yeah,
hit you,
probably not worth it.
Hit you with 2 creatures if I summon this guy instead.
There you go.
7-color fish!
Oh, hell yeah! He a fish, boy!
He's got no text. He is just a fish. Hold on.
Well, is his row not a delicacy?
Apparently. Hold on. Wait for the camera to focus. Oh, shit, son.
So, yeah, he's a big chungus. So, altogether, so that means during your main phase 1, you summon him. That's your one summon for the turn. And then you can swing with 22 and 18, dealing 4,000 damage in one turn.
All right, well, down to 4,000.
I'm down to 4,000.
Got him with the fish, people.
Better have a pretty sick comeback play, or this is going to be a rough scene.
Your go.
All right, my turn. I forgot how fast turns were in Uncle Buggy Yu-Gi-Oh! This is nice. All right. So, I am going to activate my last hope. Actually, no. I'm gonna play it a little bit safer.
7-color fish was an all-star back in the day.
Play it a little bit safer.
Chat says.
Oh no, seriously, it was.
I believe it.
For the longest time, Tier 0 was a monster with 1,850 attack. If you were not playing Mechanical Chaser Turbo, you lost.
Dang. I have Mechanical Chaser Turbo,
Mechanical Chaser Turbo.
Right, let me write that down.
As in normal summon Mechanical Chaser, attack, pass.
Mechanical Chaser Turbo. Underline that.
All right. So, I'm going to do the smart thing and activate Mystical Space Typhoon on your face down spell.
Okay, can I? I can't activate a response because the trigger has not been met. It was Torrential Tribute.
Get fucked.
I did get fucked. It's not like I don't feel like I didn't need a sweeper anytime soon, but I would have liked to have had one.
Well, you say that now, but now I've got confidence on my side. I'll activate Sinister Yorishiro.
Okay.
Each turn, one level 5 or higher fiend-type monster you normal summon can be summoned without tributing.
It's sweet. What is going on in this art? Hold on, I have to look at it with my eyes. Dude, that did not help. I still don't know what's happening. What is happening?
It's demons looking demony about demons.
What is this a picture of? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's demons.
Level 1. One level 5 or higher fiend type monster can be normal summoned. Okay. So I can kill a monster to get rid of it in addition to getting rid of it.
What? So I don't have to tribute to summon a level 5 or higher fiend.
Yeah, but it has another line of text down here that says...
if you try to destroy my monster, I can send this to the graveyard instead.
Oh, you get to choose that?
Yes, I get the benefits.
Damn.
So this is just a good card. That's why it's shiny.
And then somebody said Gemini Elf was OP.
Gemini Elf was pretty fucking busted.
All right. What else you got?
So because I can summon a level 5 or higher without tributing, I'm going to... Did I say special or normal? Normal summon a level 5 or higher without tributing. I will normal summon Skull Archfiend of Lightning.
Holy shit.
This is a Summon Skull retrain, for those of you to whom that matters. And
Dude, I'm so scared. This is a serious Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Holy crap.
And he has 2,500 attackery dew points.
Dude, he's so powerful that his name barely fits in the text box.
If that... If you think that's powerful, you just wait.
You know nothing of Yu-Gi-Oh!
You have not yet met Go Giga Gaga Gigo.
I know that's a real card. Just from how you said it, I know it's real.
And then I will equip him with a mighty Axe of Despair.
We should do fake or real Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just like make up Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then see if we can figure out
I'll be really good at that.
Fake or not.
So, Axe of Despair, as we talked about earlier, is an equip spell that I equip to my Skull Archfiend of Lightning, giving him 1,000 attack points. So he's now at 3,500. Which is the biggest monster we've seen in our 4 turns of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I will then use him to swing on your Mermaid Knight. Because her effect is scary. You will take 1,300 points of damage. 35 minus 22 for reference.
Yeah. So 1,300 puts me down to 57.
67.
67? Yeah, you're right. 67.
Don't worry. I think in orders of 8,000. And Mermaid Knights and Malevolent Nuzzler will both go to the graveyard. Do you choose to pay 500 life points? You put it back on top of your deck or not?
I feel like that's not the move.
Probably not the move.
Rather draw a good card. All right.
All right.
That sucks.
Pass.
But I can still attack you, though. Right?
Yes.
I don't have to attack that dude.
If you want to wait till you have a bigger number than him, but yes. So
I have to go through him to attack you, though.
Unlike with toughness, the only thing that matters is the position they're in. So the only number that pertains to you is you have to get over 3,500.
Okay, but I can't bypass that creature and attack you directly.
No,
I have to go.
You have to go through my monster.
Okay.
As long as I have a monster on the field, I cannot be attacked directly.
Yo, who the fuck is this Umi character that all my cards are referring to?
Did you just? Interesting.
Target monster your opponent controls, up to the number of water monsters you control whose original levels are 5 or higher. Destroy them, and if you do, the zones they were in cannot be used until the end of the next turn. Okay. Well, I don't have any Umis, so I guess I just die.
Hold on, we'll see. So, this isn't as dire as it sounds. So what you want to do is you want to set that face down.
I mean, I might as well.
Yeah. You want to tribute summon that guy.
Okay. The fuck is an Umi?
We'll get there. And then you want to pass for turn.
Take the Umi out the car. All right, here goes.
So now it's my turn. So I will draw. That's not very good. And then you want to activate your face down.
Okay, but how do I do it?
Oh wait, you don't have an Umi, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
We're in a rough spot right here.
Okay.
So, I have misled you. Put this back in your hand.
All right.
And put
Keep
that
the
on
fish
the
man.
field and switch him to defense mode.
Yeah, put him
All
in
right.
defense mode.
Rewind time. Okay, I take my turn back. I might have put one or two of those cards in there without knowing 100% what they did. That is my bad.
You telling me I don't have any Umi cards in this deck, my guy?
There are 3 Umi cards.
All right.
And 4 ways to search it.
Okay, all right.
So I thought your odds were pretty good to get some form of it. I, in fact, opened with 2 ways to search my field spell, which you then murdered.
This deck is terrible. No umamis. All right.
Not even one umami. 7 colored fish, I'll swing over it. Because it is in defense position, you take no damage.
So yeah, I can just chump block for days.
Yes.
I am
Potentially.
functionally locked out of doing stuff because I have 1 card draw per. Yeah, I think that's gonna be you hitting me for a lot of damage next turn, my guy.
What'd you draw?
I drew Malevolent Nuzzler, the second, episode 2.
Unfortunate. All right, I will
on
take
with
my
it.
turn. I will swing for 35.
35 down to
35.
500.
What? Doesn't seem right. No, those are my life points.
You're right. Hold on.
I'm still
35.
35.
Still an incredible
So you
amount.
have
32.
3,200 left.
Down to 3,200.
Down to 3,200.
I should make
Oh
a life
boy,
counter. for this
MST
thing.
was clutch there.
So swingy.
All right. So my turn. Or no, your turn.
Uh-huh.
Draw.
Okay.
What you got?
A card that triggers off of Umi. But not a Umi card.
What is it?
Your
What is
go. C Stealth Attack, which I guess I'll play face down like this. 'Cause
Okay.
This is a warm-up game. Your go.
it? All right. Pass for turn. Or sorry, I'll draw, and I want to give you one more turn just to see if something
Nah,
happens.
hit me, son.
All right. Die.
Put me on my misery.
All right. Let's
Game 2.
roll it back. You
Listen.
want to switch decks?
No, I wanna see this deck pop off.
Okay. It can do that. There is a monster in there that I literally cannot beat.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I don't. With card games in particular, I don't get super mad about individual games just because of the variance. So like, especially when I'm learning, I don't mind.
I didn't pick these decks at random.
Uh-huh.
These are actually the first 2 decks I ever built.
Oh snap!
Legendary Fisherman, Legendary Ocean Turbo, and Chess Archfiends.
Chess.
Anyone who's familiar with Chess Archfiends is welcome to weep for me. I did bring them to a locals tournament in 2005 where I was soundly bested.
Oh no!
Invasion of Chaos, the new set, had come out a couple weeks prior, and that was a bad scene.
Oh no!
There we go. How very polite of us.
All right.
Look at us adulting.
So do I choose whether to play? 'Cause
You
I've
get to
got
pick.
my ass kicked. I will play.
You go first.
5 cards.
5 cards.
Plays Umi, points at opponent's shoes, water those. Spice from chat.
I love it. I love that Spicy, spicy chat. All right, what you got?
Okay, we have the thing.
You got a legendary ocean?
I think so. You said the compass is a field spell too,
Yes. Right? So that means it goes in this corner.
Okay. See, I understand.
Today, field spells. Tomorrow, synchro summon the world.
Holy shit, that's insane. Okay.
Oh, fuck, you drew the boss card. Oh, God, I already lost.
So we're going to do...
Oh, no.
I mean, no, it just seems good. We're going to do Legendary Ocean, Mermaid Knight.
Okay.
Hit you twice.
Well, I can't. You can't attack on until
Fuck!
you go.
I should have gone second. All right.
Now you're getting it.
Now I'm going to play a card face down.
Not only that, but I get to draw a card.
You son of a guy.
So I'm going to go ahead and...
Mermaid Knight, you failed me for the last time.
Discard Archfiend General.
Here we go again.
To add from deck to hand a Pandemonium.
Pandemonium?
Pandemonium.
Where have I seen this before?
Last time when it died. Do you want to cut? Doesn't really matter. I will then activate Pandemonium.
Oh,
you
yeah.
son of a whore! My entire strategy. No, it's fine. Summon Shadow Knight Archfiend in attack mode.
2,000. Fuck.
All right. This boy says, the controller of this card pays 900 life points during each of his or her standby phases. This is not optional. When this card specifically is designated as a target of the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, when resolving the effect, roll a 6-sided die. If the result is 3, negate the effect and destroy the opponent's card.
Chad is saying that field spells used to blow each other up.
Yes, they did. You used to only be able to play one field spell.
So it's like legendaries in old school Magic?
Yeah.
Where if your opponent played a legendary and you had the same one on the field, theirs superseded yours?
Yes, but with an entire card subtype. So, yeah.
Bananas.
That was pretty unfortunate if you showed up and you only had one copy and your opponent had 2, because it was like,
Well, it was crazy in Magic. The rule made no sense. Well, the rule's crazy in Magic because, like, you would play a legendary for, like, 7 mana that's bananas and just super good. And your opponent would pay 2 mana for a phantasmal image that copies a creature.
That's
your
whack.
shit would die and they would get your version of it.
That's whack.
It was bananas.
Shadow Knight Archfiend will attack over your Mermaid Knight,
Fuck.
who is boosted by 200 points from the effective
from the
legendary
water
ocean.
effect.
So you will take normally 300 damage, but Shadow Knight Archfiend says any damage this monster inflicts to your opponent is halved. You take 150 damage.
Dude, this guy sucks.
He
He costs you 900 life points and he does half trample damage.
Not even trample damage, it's half of normal damage. If this was a 2/2 and swung at you, you would take 1 damage.
And he's making me do math for 150 out of 8,000, which also sucks.
So 7850.
Yeah, 7850. Okay. You good?
It is your move, my guy.
Let's go, dude. Actually, I haven't seen this card yet. Tornado Wall.
Oh, fuck, I lose.
This card can only be activated when Umi is on the field. As long as Umi is active, any damage when attacking monsters, your life points become 0. Oh, it's a permanent trap card?
Yes.
Hilarious.
So if I don't draw MST, this is why I put three MSTs in both of our decks, by the way.
Yeah,
if I don't draw MST, remember it's got to be set for a turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna set and you act. Okay, so you can't actually activate things that are set.
The turn that they're
you
set.
activate them.
Yes, you've got to wait till my turn to do it.
Okay. And I can't play it face up because it's a trap card.
No, and Mermaid Knight's dead.
Yeah, you're right. That's okay because I will replace him with 7-colored fish.
Fuck, they have the same attack and defense. You both want to die, both of us?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I mean, that's the move, right?
I don't know.
Here you go.
All right. Depends on if you have a malevolent nuzzler. Do me a favor. Wait until I attack to activate it, because then it's more anime.
Yeah.
I will normal summon Archfiend Cavalry.
Uh-huh.
If this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Archfiend monster in your graveyard, except Archfiend Cavalry. Special summon that target. It cannot attack this turn. Archfiend Cavalry will attack directly for 1900 damage.
Activate my trap card of Tornado Wall.
Oh, fuck.
As long as Legendary Ocean is in play, I take no damage, which seems really, really good. What? It just reduced to 0 damage?
Big fat goose egg, my guy. All right, that's it for me.
Any damage from attacking monsters becomes 0. Dude, what? Like, there's nothing like this in Magic. Like,
I built a burn deck just to kill this card. Because it says battle damage, not effect damage. So I built a burn deck specifically to fight this.
well, pass.
Oh,
I
cool.
drew a card, and it was not a card that I could use.
Draw for turn.
Nothing happens if I play 2 field spells, right?
No. Swing directly for no damage.
Okay.
The funny thing is, if you'd let Shadow Knight Archfiend on the field, I would have taken 900 damage.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have left him.
All right, I'm going to summon another Archfiend Cavalry.
Your swords are no match for my tropical storms, says Jack. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Damn you, climate change!
Fucking global warming.
Pass.
Thanks, Bezos. All right. This guy's dope. All
Okay,
right.
do you have any level 5s in your hand? Just real
No.
quick? Okay. Wait, no?
No, I do not.
Okay, just checking. You're good, carry on.
Why would that matter?
It's a legendary ocean reduces the levels of all water monsters in your
Oh, yeah,
hand
you're
by
right.
1.
So I would be able to summon level 5.
Yes.
That's okay. I'm going to summon this level 4.
Fuck.
That is a 2100 mans because
Yeah.
of the
He's chunky.
legendary oceans.
Feels bad.
With whom I can attack directly because every creature in this game has haste. Apparently.
Well, you can attack my monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in Magic, when you summon a creature, it has to wait a turn before you
Yeah,
can do stuff. but in
summoning
this game, it's
sickness,
just-
right?
Yeah!
All right, I will take 200 damage because I do not have a convenient global warming trap card.
Just,
Uh,
you got 2 permanents in play? You take no damage.
Would you mind marking that down for me?
You said 200?
200.
Actually, that's not true. There's plenty of 2-card combos in Magic that just prevent your opponent from touching you, but
Uncouth.
usually they cost mana, whereas this was just like, oh, I played some cards from my hand and now I'm invincible.
All right, I'm going to draw.
Heart of the cards.
Fuck. All right.
That does not do it.
Here's what we're doing.
Okay, so you're putting him in defense mode.
Yes.
How many times can you put stuff in defense mode?
You can't change a monster's battle position the turn it's summoned, but I can, and you can only change its battle position once per turn. So I can't be like,
So for each creature, you can do it once?
each creature once.
Got it.
So he's in defense mode, and I pass.
Okay.
How the turn tables.
All right. I'm going to play a card face down in defense mode. And I'm going to attack that dude.
Fuck. All right.
And I'm going to pass.
Rude. All right, my go.
Yep. Yeah, it seems like once your monsters have been cleared off the field, you're in like a rough spot because you got to like. So you have to draw into answers while also drawing into monsters to defend yourself. And it's just like, I don't know. The resource management seems real in this game.
It is for Unga Bunga Yu-Gi-Oh.
Don't do it to me.
It takes off
Is
later.
it sweeper time?
No. Sinister Yorishiro.
Okay.
Each turn, one level 5 or higher fiend type monster I normal summon can be normal summoned without attribute. I'll normal summon Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning.
Holy shit.
Another retrain for Summon Skull to those of you that means anything to.
It's not me.
So, I am going to proceed to my battle phase,
Okay.
and I'm going to swing over Punk of Atlantis.
Dang.
You will take no damage
Yes.
because
He
of
is
Tornado
dead.
Wall, but he does die.
Okay.
Take that. Oh, the phases are they're permanent. It doesn't seem important, but there are cards to which it matters. Columns.
For like what column they're in?
Yes.
That's dope.
I dream to one day show you that deck. I suspect it will be a long time from now.
All right. There's in Keyforge positioning matters, but it's not like it's like relative positioning. You have like a battle line, so cards go next to each other.
Yeah.
And adjacency matters, but this has like 5 specific zones.
Yes. I have a deck that is so much fun to play that this is absolute column mind games.
I'm being told that in the anime, the tropical storm not only prevents damage, but also covers the field in fog and keeps you from playing monsters that can't swim.
It's okay. My demons can fly.
Yeah, I mean, that seems right. I feel like
Pass.
flying in a storm is dangerous, but hey, they're demons.
I mean, he's of lightning, so What's
show Will Mech Knights. Chat wants to.
That is what I'm alluding to, right. Chat.
So when can I flip this man up?
Oh, immediately.
Okay.
So you've done your draw phase. Standby phase is when effects proc that need to.
It's the
usually
upkeep.
Nothing happens. And then you are now in your main phase 1, so you are free to change battle positions, summon monsters, and activate effects.
And I can't flip him back face down.
No. Once the card is flipped face up, it can never be flipped back face down.
And that doesn't count as my one summon per the turn.
It does not. No.
Okay.
You're changing the position of something on the field.
I will flip up Penguin Soldier.
And when it's flipped up, it automatically goes to attack position.
And then when it gets flipped up, I return up to 2 monsters from the field to the owner's hand. So wait, I can bounce this guy too?
Yes.
Dude. And then I will play Warrior of Atlantis and attack your life points directly. Oh no, he's picking up a card! No, my plan!
Wait a minute. Nope. Okay. I take.
Got him! 2100.
2100 to the face!
Alright, so that's 7, 6, 5, 5,700 life points. We did it, chat. We did a Yu-Gi-Oh! Feels good.
Nice.
You go.
Alright. I'm going to draw for turn.
You got a lot of cards in hand. What's the max cards?
7.
Okay, so wait, you start with 5 and the max is 7?
Yes.
Interesting.
We banned Pot of Greed, remember? Pot of Greed's entire effect is go +1.
Yeah, draw 3 cards.
We can't have that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Card advantage is too important. You cannot just have a card that says go +1.
I mean, yeah, it's your only resource aside from like sacking monsters to get bigger monsters. So, yeah, it makes sense to me.
So,
Also, I will say, like, I know we bag on Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot for being fucking weird, but I do like the aesthetic of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, like, more than I care to admit.
Yu-Gi-Oh's, I think the art style carries it more than anyone's willing to admit. Like, it does a lot.
Oh, I am using paper. It's the same notepad that I'm taking notes on how this game is played with.
Mechanical Chaser Turbo.
They want me to use a calculator instead of paper for life totals like a true Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I might get out an abacus.
True Yu-Gi-Oh! Players use their brains.
I mean, like, obviously we use the dual disc, right?
We use all the brain power that we use to not read to do math.
But you have to read the cards.
So Sinister Yorishiro, I normal summon without a tribute, and I will swing over your Punk Bitch of Atlantis.
Sucks.
You take no damage.
Take none damage.
And the cycle begins anew.
Okay. Interesting. I will play a card face down. You have no idea what it is. You don't even know.
How dare you?
I will pass.
All right. I draw for turn. I will tribute summon using the actual tribute. Skull Archfiend of Lightning.
Why? It's the same card.
Shh.
Okay. It's probably a method to his madness.
That's his face up, so I made the right choice here. I am going to go to battle. Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards read so little that the cards in English anime have no text.
It's true. That's how we got away with the fog thing.
Jesus.
It's not actually the effect. He just said that. I will swing on your face down monster to kill it.
Behold, it's Penguin Soldier.
All right, so Penguin Soldier dies.
What? The flip effect doesn't go off?
It does, but it dies.
Fuck.
And then
Does it go to my hand or the graveyard?
the graveyard.
Fuck!
When this card is specifically designated as the target of an effect of a card controlled by your opponent, when resolving the effect, roll a 6-sided die. The result.
And then what?
If the result is a 1, a 3, or a 6, negate that effect.
What? A 1, 3, or 6? You couldn't say evens or odds?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
1, 3, or 6.
Damn, I guess I should have read that card.
Now you're a real Yu-Gi-Oh player. All right, ready?
1, 3, or 6.
1, 3, or 6. Let's go.
Fuck!
Yes! Get fucked, Penguin Soldier. All right. Pass.
What a struggle, dude. Oh, shit.
Also, I have to pay 500 life points every turn at the start of my turn.
No. Okay.
What you got, homie?
I'm gonna take a look at what this card does.
Okay. It lets me normal summon a level 5 or higher once per turn without tributing. And then if exactly one fiend type monster I control would be destroyed, I can destroy this instead.
Okay.
So it's good to get rid of it for a couple reasons.
All right, well, I don't know what you got face down there, but it's got to go. Get out of here. Mr. Space Typhoon.
Call of the Archfiend. Discard a fiend to summon a level 5 or higher fiend from your graveyard.
Yeah, not about that. I'm going to pass because I have nothing else going on.
All right. Oh, it's time for terraforming.
Oh, shit. He's going to get his field spell.
So help me God if you have another MST in your hand. Oh, it was the next card I would have drawn.
No. You never look at the top card. That way it lasts madness.
Feels bad. All right. Go ahead and cut that for me.
I play an EDH, which is like a singleton format, so I'm often looking for exactly one card in my deck. And then when you scroll all the way to the top and you're like, no, I would have drawn it anyway.
All right. Here we go. Also I pay 500. Could you deduct 500 from my life total?
Yeah.
But Pandemonium says, I don't have to pay 500.
Dang.
I will swing directly for 25, which is reduced to 0. Okay. Your move.
I'm chilling in the ocean. Mildly concerned. Okay, so special summon, I assume, ignores the restrictions and conditions on summoning 5 or greater star monsters.
Factual. Yes, it does. Also, fuck.
No reason why I am asking this.
I'm not gonna like what's about to happen to me.
Okay. Well, none of this shit actually fucking beats that giant man.
It's only 25.
Yeah, but I don't have 25.
Oh.
I have 2,200 at best.
Sounds like you need a malevolent nuzzler.
Maybe. But I can't activate trap cards on the turn I set them.
No. You gotta set it and wait for my turn.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And
I don't like that.
That is all.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Ominous. Draw. It's pretty sus, bro.
I do have to eventually win this game before MST destroys me.
Attack.
Okay.
Your move.
All right. Draw a card. What the hell is this? Okay. Unaffected by spell effects. So does that include my spell effects?
Yes.
The fuck? This guy sucks. Yo, fuck this legendary fisherman.
No, he's good. He's good. Read the
Shroud.
rest. Read the rest.
Yeah, he can't be targeted by attacks, but he also doesn't block.
Yeah, but you don't need a blocker.
Yeah.
You got Tornado Wall for that.
That's true. He also does not have sufficient power to beat the giant demon.
Facts. Yes. A man with a pointy stick does not infect balls.
So we're going to go with the original plan, which is Call the Haunted, which is going to get me back... I think it's actually 7 colored fish.
Uh-oh.
Like, no joke. He's 2,000.
Okay.
Because then we can malevolently nuzzle him.
Yes. And you still have your normal summon.
Gotcha. So this is now a 2,300 mans. God damn it.
No, 700.
700?
Yes, 2,700. Because 200 from this.
Yeah, so... Yeah, he's 2,700. So he does beat your mans.
Yes,
okay.
He does beat my mans.
So, yeah, I'm actually not going to special summon a legendary fisherman.
You don't have to special... You can normal summon him.
Yeah, but he costs 5, and I don't want to sacrifice this guy.
You don't have to.
On my attack.
Legendary Ocean. Okay. I'm going to destroy Sinister Yorishiro instead.
Wait, Legendary Ocean lets me... Oh, yeah, it's -1. Okay, so I'll summon him. I'll attack with that guy.
Okay.
Destroy your thing instead. I guess also I can't attack your life points directly because there's a guy in the way.
There is a guy in the way.
So, it's your go.
All right.
Hey, optimal Yu-Gi-Oh play. We did it.
Right. Draw for turn. I'm going to...
Are there enough players or locals at the shop consistently? Or do tournaments like once a month? I mean... The only thing stopping you from having Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments is self-organizing, because we can't do it for you, because we don't fucking understand how Yu-Gi-Oh works. So if you get a bunch of people in the shop to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you want to do a designated Yu-Gi-Oh! Night, if you show us bodies, we'll give you support.
I try to do Friday and Saturday nights. Fridays are going to be usually 7 for the start. Saturdays probably anytime after 6.
Hell yeah.
That is when I specifically am here. I cannot make promises for others besides.
Gotcha.
That used to be the Yu-Gi-Oh! Time, but, COVID.
I do know COVID.
Fuck. Decisions.
Also, is chat not showing up in the thing? That's weird.
Pass.
Oh no. All right.
I can't attack Legendary Fish Boy.
Don't do
And Fish is... Oh. No, this is fine.
It's too powerful. Alright, I'm going to attack your mans with the 2700 mans.
I take 200.
Yep. Down to 5,000. And then I will attack your life points directly for the really annoying number of 1850 plus 200. So 2050.
No, it doesn't gain the...
Motherfucker.
It's unaffected by
1850.
spells. Right? That's what it says.
Yeah, unaffected by spell effects. Wow, that is a crazy line of text. Dude, I don't even know how you would phrase that in Magic. We don't have that. So that's, Jesus. 150, 3,150, right?
Oh, I'm so glad I put the 50 numbers, the 50 cards in
Down
here.
to 5,000, because 5,000 minus 1850 is 3,150.
That is correct.
Hell yeah. Dude,
All right.
This game is hard. All right, your go.
My go. All right.
Thankfully, if you don't play a creature next turn, I will kill you. Then we go to game 3 for all the marbles.
Yes.
For those of you just showing up, I am Will. I'm over here with my gorilla mat. We had a camera over there, but it broke. And then Micah is my good friend who is teaching me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm Micah.
Castle of Dark Illusions and Barox.
Barox?
Does it ever break the base 50? Are there like 25s or like is there like a 6?
They want me to play Castle of Dark Illusion because its defense is 1930. It is, by the way, I think one of like 10 cards in the game that has anything besides increments of 50.
Absolutely terrible.
All right, so I am going to normal summon my boss monster, Archfiend Emperor, the first Lord of Horror.
Holy shit. I'm gonna pick that one up.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
First Lord of Horror. That's so crazy. That's actually my job title here. Wild. All right. Dude, there's so much happening with this. Jesus Christ. Dude, he's got 2 little tiny demons at his feet, too. 3,000 attack? Holy shit.
Well, you can normal summon this card without attributing, but its original attack and defense become halved. So it's 15. So, if summoned this way, it is destroyed during the end phase. You cannot special summon any monsters except Fiend-type monsters. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Archfiend card from your hand or graveyard, then target 1 card on the field, destroy that target.
Don't do it to him. Not the 7-colored fish.
I'm going to banish Archfiend Cavalry to destroy 7-colored fish.
Rest in peace, my guy. Yeah, we'll let him die.
Let it die? What does that mean?
I want a Malevolent Nuzzler in the top of my deck.
Do you?
I think I do. Yes? Yes, I do. I'll pay my 500 life points. Alright.
Alright. And then I will go to my end phase, and he will be destroyed. And then the effect of Pandemonium will activate. Each time an player's Archfiend monster cards are destroyed into the graveyard except as battle, that player can target 1 Archfiend card from his or his deck that has fewer level stars than destroyed card and add it to his or her hand. So I'm going to choose a lower level Archfiend and add it to my hand. I choose Deathstroke Archfiend.
All right.
And then I pass.
My card. I will play Warrior of Atlantis.
Uh-oh.
Malevolent Nuzzler.
Fuck.
And then I kill you.
That isn't the death of me.
Hiya! This
Well
kills
played,
the man.
sir.
Let's go.
I am effectively murdered.
First Yu-Gi-Oh win under the belt. Now we
Good
go.
job.
Let's go to game 3 for all the marbles.
All the marbles.
No mercy, Micah. You gotta crush me if you can.
I'll try. Fucking legendary fishy boy out here.
Dude, the fish combo is absurd. Alright, how do mulligans work in this game?
They
Isn't it
don't.
like, there's no mulligans?
No. If you draw,
I forgot that.
If you draw a crap hand, your options are 1, get, and 2, fucked.
There's no mulligans. Draw 5.
Brick, 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 brick.
It's 3,
brick,
3, 3.
brick, brick. It's fun.
So wait, how many? What's the minimum number of cards? And it's 3 copies max.
It's 40 cards minimum.
3 cards, 3 max.
Yeah, 3 max. That's correct.
5. No mulligan. That's so good. Well, the tutors make a lot more sense now.
Yes. They are an unfortunate evolution of the initial concepts of the game. In that this was supposed to be a chapter of a manga, not a multi-million-dollar trading card game empire.
Listen, Nintendo started out making playing cards. Capitalism doesn't make any sense.
Yugi used to kill people with Dungeons and Dragons. Now he's got to do it with fucking...
All right. So you're going to go first or second?
Oh, yeah, I get to pick. I would like to go first, just to give you a taste of what it feels like to go second, because you haven't up to this point. So I'm going to set 1 card face down. I'm going to activate Pandemonium. Don't you fucking do it. Normal Summon Shadow Knight Archfiend. And then I'm going to pass return. Don't you fucking do it.
Hey,
You son of a bitch! Damn it.
Mystical Space Typhoon.
Every
That's
time.
my new favorite card in this game.
Fuck. I never even got to out your tornado wall. I didn't even get to the point where I was doing damage.
I'm going to cast Legendary Motion of the Ocean.
Son of a...
Dude, I'm popping off. Hold on, let me try and get the camera to focus. There we go.
All right, here we go.
So now I can summon things for less stuff.
Yes.
Seems good. I will summon this vanilla card that is just a big fish.
Oh, Paul.
Terror King Salmon.
Oh, no,
2400.
not the bigger fish.
Malevolent Nuzzler.
Oh, shit.
Popping off like a son of a bitch. 3100 coming at you.
Uh-oh, I'm in danger. All right, 3100? No, 3300, because he gets even chunkier.
Oh, fuck. 3300 fish boy.
So, feels bad.
We get some new life totals started.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'll take
Wow,
1300
turn 2 is
damage.
busted.
Dude, you get an extra card and you get to attack. It's amazing.
Dude, what the fuck? Turn 1 sucks. Alright. How much damage?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. No one tell him about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I took 13.
1300. Okay. So you're down to 700. I'm gonna play a card face down and pass my turn.
Do you think we'll have time after this to do a just a quick example of what a combo deck does?
Oh, sure, for sure.
Okay. I don't want to necessarily play a game. I just want to show you what turn 1 looks like for a modern Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's bananas.
All right. So I'm going to start by activating Mystical Space Typhoon on your face down card.
Okay. Yeah.
No, your face down.
Oh, my face down
Yeah.
card?
No, you can keep Malevolent Nuzzler.
Can I destroy? Okay, well, can I respond?
Sure.
By using it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
No. Dick.
Oh, that was also Mystical Space Typhoon. What a waste. That was a 2-for-1 for me.
Incredible.
Why didn't you Mystical Space Typhoon this?
Hold on.
Okay, you
We'll
got
get to
another
that.
one?
My turn. So I'm continuing as I was doing. Normal Summon Deathstroke Archfiend.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to activate the spell card Falling Down.
Okay.
Destroy this card if there's no Archfiend on your side of the field. Take control of one of your opponent's monsters that is equipped with this card.
Hey. Okay. That sucks. Well,
I had to make sure there were no Mystical Space Typhoons to cause shenanigans.
There was a
so I'll
Mystical
take
Space
your Terror
Typhoon.
King Salmon, please.
okay, so I'm gonna get crushed for like a billion points right now.
And you're going to take 33 plus 11.
Okay,
So 44, so you'll have 3,600 left.
Yeah, 36. Not good.
This,
Considering I have one card in hand.
yeah, you invested a lot into one monster, and that can be dangerous.
Yeah,
if you card advantage is a fickle bitch.
All right, you done?
Yeah, you're. Ooh, I'm done.
Let's see what I can do here. All right, put this guy. Put this guy.
That's not good. Remember, destroy this card if there's no face-up Archfiend monster on your side of the field.
Yeah, I think I just kill him.
Yes, you do, and then you get your big bitch back.
Hey, can I attack with this guy?
Yes, you can.
No, that's so busted.
Well, I mean, I'm the one who stole it.
I'm gonna hit him.
All right, so I take 750 first, and then 30 bananas Christ. Damage.
4,950, and then so it's 26 plus 700 is 3,400 out of 3,300 out of 4,960.
Yes. 49.50 it should be.
49.50, yeah. I can't read my own handwriting. So 16.50 is what you're left with.
Nice.
What a fucking beatdown. This is turn 2. It's turn 3. It's turn 2 for me. All right.
My go?
Yeah, go for it.
Pass.
All right, I'm going to activate whatever the hell this is.
Okay.
Let's see. When it's activated, it's the sea stealth attack, and it's got some sweet art of this man coming out of the water to give this dude the business. So that's actually, I mean, that's a pretty cool card.
Take that, Panther Warrior.
So when this card is activated, you can activate one Umi from your hand or graveyard. Don't have that.
Well, it's Legendary Ocean is always treated as Umi.
Well, Umi, why? Why though?
Because original Umi came out in Legend of Blue Eyes, and its effect was increase the attack of fish, sea serpent, and aqua type monsters by 200.
And that's too much?
No, it's too bad. It had to go away. This is better.
Okay.
This has some spicy tech with Legendary Fisherman and Terror King.
There you go. Once per turn, you can banish one water monster you control to the end phase. This turn, face-up spells and traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects.
So if I try to MST your Legendary Ocean...
So it banishes the card, and then it comes back?
Yes, next turn.
What? At the start of the damage step, if your water monster whose original level is 5 or higher battles, destroy the monster! Okay. That's bananas. So I'll just throw this guy out there too. Hi-ya.
Sure. Congratulations!
Holy shit!
You won your first set. What'd you think?
Yu-Gi-Oh is a game that exists.
Is a game that exists.
I would play this again.
Yeah. There's people who still want Yu-Gi-Oh to be more like this, to be more like a little bit slower, a little more resource intensive. You have to think more about like what you specifically play
that was like classic Yu-Gi-Oh styles.
That was OG. Like get back
actual
into
competitive Yu-Gi-Oh is not going to be.
No, it's really not like that anymore. That's fun, but new Yu-Gi-Oh is very different. So, did I? No.
Thanks for showing me that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate you giving it a shot.
Absolutely.
And then this has been my signature deck for a while.
My dad taught me that the world is my classroom. I'm a lifelong learner. I love to learn. Show me what you got. So
I'm just going to demonstrate a quick modern combo deck, just for comparison to what we've been looking at today. That was kind of like a, hey, here are the card types, here are what they do, here's some creative ways you can use them, you know. Dropping an MST in the battle phase to surprise your opponent by destroying their equip spell. You know, playing around certain destruction effects by bouncing things with Penguin Soldier, flipping Penguin Soldier on it, and activating his effect on himself. So you can reuse him next turn. Gives you even more removal.
Yeah, that seems bananas.
Yeah,
Penguin Soldier seems real good.
It's a lot of very interesting and powerful effects.
Yeah, I did not realize that flip effects resolve after the battle, though,
yes.
So that kind of crushed me a little bit.
That was a little bit sad. So, we're going to just do a quick demonstration here of what modern Yu-Gi-Oh looks like, just for funsies. So here is my opening 5-card hand. Actually, it's a total brick. There's nothing you can do with this hand.
Okay, thanks. That was a good demonstration. All right, so
next 5. And again, if that happens to you in a game,
you just die, right?
You just lose. That is...
I don't know, man. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh has the right idea here. No mulligans, just... You play with the cards that are in your deck.
Okay. So,
look at all these foils.
I like shiny stuff. So, Photon Thrasher, special summons himself because I control no monsters. Then I can activate... I'm going to bring these back so I can make it clear. Photon Sanctuary, which summons 2 tokens to my side of the field. Level 4, 2,000 attack. So we'll just represent those as such. We're going to activate Trade-In, which lets me discard a level 8 monster to draw 2 cards.
2 cards?
2 cards at the cost of 1.
Oh. Technically at the cost of 2, but...
That's true. Yeah. Then we're going to summon Photon Vanisher, which is going to add a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. There's that tutoring again, from deck to hand. So keep track of how many times I'm summoning if you can. So that's 4 so far.
Those were all special summons.
Those were all special summons. I have not yet normal summoned. So then I'm going to activate the effect of Galaxy Brave in hand. He can copy the levels of a Photon monster that I have in my hand and special summon himself as a level 8. Then I can use these 2 as link material. Don't worry, we'll get there someday. For Soul Flare, who on summon...
What is happening right now?
It's a Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon, or any Photon or Galaxy card from my graveyard to my hand. Then I activate Galaxy Expedition, which summons from deck a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster if I control a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster. Do Galaxy Eyes.
So wait, Link monsters go here? This
Yes.
is where they go?
Yeah, you can see there's a little
Yeah,
square.
I was wondering about the half square. What? Okay.
So then we're going to overlay. For Star Liege Photon Blast Dragon.
Oh, so that's what the black cards do.
Which, when summoned, special summons a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from my hand. Or any Photon monster, technically. And then if I control a Galaxy Eyes monster, I can special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from my hand. And then I will overlay these 2 for Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. And I will overlay these 2 for... Number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon, Titanic Galaxy.
Dude, the numbers have been a fucking mystery. Because I sort Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I look at all these cards all the time. And the ones that are like number 57, fucking crazy-ass giant eye in space are like my favorites.
So,
Hello, Noah. Welcome to the stream that you just slept through most of. Yeah, we played some basic Yu-Gi-Oh, and now he's showing me what modern Yu-Gi-Oh looks like, and it's fucking bananas.
So this takes...
Hold on, let's just count all the cards that got played. In the first, this is turn 1, right?
Yes.
Right,
and I have no hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards.
13 cards.
How much power is there?
So this, anytime your opponent activates a
2,500.
spell, it can take it, and it has 3,000 attack.
When you say take it, what does it mean?
It takes it, it stops the effect from going off, and it attaches to itself under the card like as material.
Okay.
This card can, anytime a monster tries to activate its effect, negate the effect and destroy it.
Okay.
This card can discard a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, which he will search at the start of next turn to destroy any special summon monster your opponent controls. And this guy makes it so any monster with 2,000 or more attack cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So all of these are immune to effect, destruction,
yeah, it sounds
and
like
targeting.
all effects and all cards. And you can't attack or play spells, right? Did I catch it all?
That's most of it, yeah.
Okay. What are your outs to something like this? Do you have
Well, if you have several board wipes, I think 3 would be required for this board specifically.
Oh, man.
So if you open with your 3 copies of Darkhold, all right, good job.
But there's no like responses I can do because are there cards I can play from hand to like instant speed to counter any of this?
Hand traps do exist, yes.
Okay.
Hand traps are kind of a necessary evil in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the turn 1 boards have just gotten so crazy that you have to be able to interact without actually having had
I
a
did
turn
like
yet.
all of the crazy bullshit you just did. That was very amusing to me. But like, holy moly.
Yeah. So this is, if we continue this series, this is where we're eventually going to get.
Right.
We're going to learn the different summoning mechanics. Xyz is my personal favorite because it gives the cards that activate their effects limited ammo.
I don't know. What do you think, chat? You want to see me
keep
learn
doing
some
it?
more Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I'm down. I'm probably going to do it anyway. But, all right.
We'll see how it does on YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Can you do me a favor and grab, let's do Guardians from that stack very carefully. I'm going to see if it's online or not. Go ahead and put it in the center of the table. We're going to do a giveaway, maybe.
Thanks for anyone who made it this far, by the way.
How much would you say that weighs? Like 2 pounds?
Yeah, thereabouts. Probably less.
All right, so I want to thank everybody for coming out. Really appreciate you guys coming to the stream, watching me learn some Yu-Gi-Ohs. We're going to give away this certified used board game, The Guardians. Let me see here. Looks like a sweet deck builder of some stripe. It's usually going to cost you like $20. It's probably out of print also, but I'm giving it away for the low price of 1 cent because I appreciate you guys. All I ask in return is that you tell other people about the channel and show them the awesomeness that is the InGames YouTube channel, and try and grow the community a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. You guys hang out. And yeah, so Micah, what's next on the Yu-Gi-Oh curriculum?
I'm going to see if I can find any pure fusion decks for us to learn, because the summoning mechanics in sequence are Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, and then Link.
Xyz?
Xyz. I think it's
size?
XYZ is how it's spelled. Xyz is how it's pronounced.
Oh yeah, XYZs. Yeah, I've seen those.
It's supposed to be, I think, a like slight corruption of the word exceed.
Okay.
But it's Xyz is how it's pronounced for whatever reason.
Yeah, sounds dope to me. Chat wants you to go with E-Heroes.
Oh dear. I would love to spend $500 on a D tier deck.
Also, Noah has just seen my custom playmat for the first time. Yeah, no, I made this for me to have. I use this picture all the time to send to people for fun, and I figured I might as well get a playmat. There's actually, I made a gorilla deck in Magic that goes with it, but for the purposes of playing any game, I now use this mat because this is my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and post a link in the chat that is going to be for the free giveaway of this board game. Well, not exactly free. You need to pay for shipping, and it's 1 cent. You just put it in your cart and check out like you were buying it. But that's just so that it works on our back end. But yeah, there you go. Enjoy. Thanks everybody for coming out. Tell your friends. We're definitely trying to get like more numbers on the stream, for sure. So let me know also if there's places I should promote this content, people I should be telling about it. Make sure you tell your friends. And let's go see if anyone is available to raid. I like to raid at the end of my streams.